professor of Fun University, and your intrepid hostess for Craft Roulette tonight. This is episode 44. Whoa! We're here every Friday evening at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, doing a little paper crafting improv. Who knew it would be so much fun? We will describe what our show is about in a little bit. We have video and things like that. We do want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Guess what its name is? It's called Craft Roulette. And so it's real easy to find. We did have a goal of 500 before February, so we're ahead of schedule. We're precocious that way here in 2021. And we do have a quick announcement to tell you what our next show is called. Get a load of this. Yay! Oh, so you can hear me? Okay, it's Cut the Crap and Create! Do we love that name? Do we love that name or what? Cut the Crap and Create. It's a little edgy, but it's a whole lot of fun. We will be giving some more details as to what we'll be doing to cut the crap and create, but it will be a YouTube show, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I think it'll be a deeper dive into creativity than this. So anyway, it's going to be fun. Well, we've made it through another wonderful week in January, and we have snow here. It's cold as can be. The dogs aren't even going out very much, and they are very grateful to come back in. So we got a big show tonight. We got a lot of submissions. Holy smokes, you guys. So we don't want to leave Erin out there too long and give her a chance to go to bed early. So let's bring on our guest crafter tonight, Erin Reed from Erin Reed Makes. Bring her in. Yay! And the crowd went crazy, and there was clapping and much joy. She's like a Friday dance girl. It's very, very fun. Welcome to Craft Roulette, Erin Reed from Erin Reed Makes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We're glad. If you have never seen Erin Reed from Erin Reed Makes, she is like a crafting force of nature. She just does lots and lots of crafts. She does the Dollar Tree thing, and she does the wood things, and she does the ornament things, and she does the card things, and I think you really do. You really do. I'm very limited. I feel very quaint compared to your scope of crafting, but yeah.
It's because I get bored, so I gotta branch out and do more fun stuff.
Well, we all get to benefit from it, so it's nice. Tell us a little bit about you, your family, and where you're from.
So I'm Erin Reed, and I'm Erin Reed Makes, and I live in Austin, Texas, and I have my family is here with me. Sorry. So my oldest, he is a high schooler, Morgan, and then I've got two younger ones in elementary school, Brandon and Catherine. You can see Catherine on a lot of my videos. They're pretty. Yeah. She likes to jump in on, because I do lots of kids crafts on my channels as well.
Yeah.
So she gets in on that. And yeah, I've been crafting for a lot. Well, ever since I was little. I've always been kind of got the crafty bug and doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and just we're now on virtual school, so 24/7. The kids are with me.
So you.
But we make it work. Make it work.
Erin was telling me before the show that she actually has a master's degree in education and has taught high school. So her kids are so excited about that. But I don't think they're getting away with much in the halls.
Past me on things anymore. Yeah, not like I know better.
Yeah, you do, don't you? You end up going. It's that innocence when you first enter a school and you just think, oh, I'm going to have all this wonderful, and then you meet reality. Yeah. Well, we're glad to have you here. Hopefully you won't have that same experience about Craft Roulette. You'll still like it at the end of the show.
I'm sure I will. I like a good challenge.
We talked about how Erin got started crafting before. This is this is a little tough, but we're going to let her tell it. And so anyway, how did you get started? Really, you said you were crafty from the get-go, but what really turned the light bulb on for you?
So I've been crafting ever since I was a little kid. I was always like did friendship bracelets when I was in middle school and actually sold the friendship bracelets. Like I always had some sort of crafty bug in me. And then in 2009, my daughter passed away. She was 4 months old, and she passed away in her sleep while she was sleeping, unexpectedly. And my way of dealing with the stress and the emotions and the anger and just everything that goes along with that, and the grief, was to, at the time, scrapbooking, and it still kind of is, was big. And so to see her every day, I would scrapbook her pictures. And I had been scrapbooking a little bit prior to that, ever since my oldest, and she was my second. So I had done some baby pictures of him and doing stuff like that. And then it just like full force into it, just dove head first, I should say, into it. And I'd be up, and it became, and I didn't realize it at the time because I wasn't exactly making a whole lot of common sense connections. But it was our therapy, and it was my way of dealing with the grief and really just jumping into something to help me process what was going on and seeing her on the pictures and just trying new things. And so it was a lot of very artistic scrapbook pages and paint and tearing and distressing and flowers and just really kind of jumping into it. And so from that, it became, I would go online and find inspiration and try and see what other people were doing. And I found like online galleries. And then I got brave and started taking pictures of my stuff and posting it. And people started really liking it. And I started getting companies going, hey, we like what you're doing. Do you want to work with us? Can we send you some product? And can you continue taking pictures? And it just kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah. So, and now she's hit the big time on Craft Roulette.
Woohoo!
But seriously, I think that is there is something tremendously cathartic about crafting and remembering on paper those moments and those hardships, and one that nobody would ever wish on anyone, and but it became a kind of an oasis for you, and so
it did. It
a
was
bigger
my
plan
getaway.
was indeed started. So thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. I mean, I'm not the only one who's ever dealt with grief or a loss or pain or suffering, and if art can help you in any way, or just whatever is a way to distress, then that's what I hope for everybody, is that they can find something to ease the pain a little bit.
Yeah. And there's life it's just got a lot of dirty diapers in it, and so it's just nice to get to your craft table for whatever reason and get that zone that you get in. I assume I get into that zone. There's really no other world around me, and it's just
I get very cranky when my zone gets disrupted by my children.
Well, there's that. Those little darlings. But
so I just started inviting them in, going, "Hey, craft with me," and it works. So
that's good. That's good. It's kind of a nice time. Have you scrapbooked that? It's crafting with your kids.
No, but we do a lot of videos, so it's all documented that way. So
well,
there you go.
It's a new world, isn't it? It is a new world. You just, I don't know. I still scrapbook a lot. And I already have done my 2020 Christmas pages.
Oh my goodness.
I mean to tell you, hubba. But, the other thing that I learned about Erin, which made me like her a lot, she's originally from Edmonton, Canada, and she has seen Wayne Gretzky play hockey. So I'm like, whoa, girl, I gotta tell you. That's exciting. I just am kind of envious. I feel a little green right here, because I think that would have just been so wonderful to get to see the great one.
Yeah, no, he was impressive. I mean, I was little when I watched it, and like I said, it was the first game that he played against the Oilers after he had transferred to the Kings.
Yeah,
and so there was this all mixed emotion of like, he's home, but he's the enemy now. But he's home, but he's the enemy.
Yeah, the great one. He was great. Anyway, that's okay.
It's amazing.
Another question I like to ask our guest crafters is, what kind of crafter do you consider yourself? How would you describe yourself if you were the person on the taboo card that they were trying to get somebody to say your name? How would the other person describe you?
The Jill of all crafts.
The Jill of all crafts. I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, I like to just get my hands in there and just try just about anything. I'm willing to jump in, try anything, experiment with it. I may not like it after I'm done with it and be like, well, okay, learning lesson, that wasn't my thing. Or
Yeah.
I might be like, well, I really like this. I'm going to go this path for a while. But yeah, just experimentation. The other one I've been called was the Queen of Layers because I like to layer everything. So
Yes.
that got started a long time ago. I love to just put lots of layers. But yeah, just wanted to experiment. So yeah, the Jill of all crafts. That
Jill
would be
of
me.
all crafts.
But
Sounds
the Erin
good
of
to
all
me.
crafts. You got the Erin of all crafts.
The Erin of all crafts. Might as well claim. Do you have that trademarked or anything yet? You should.
No, but I should.
Yeah, you should. You just never know. It might come in handy. Erin Reed
Might
makes.
come in handy.
All
No,
right.
the other thing that I've kind of
Yes,
started
that's
using
right.
a lot is just create. Just get out there and create. That's
Get
another
your
thing,
hands
a big
dirty.
thing I kind of just push. Just create. Doesn't matter what it is, just create something. It doesn't even matter if it looks great, looks horrible. You created something. And that's what I think is super important.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Stephen suggests claiming the Erin Reed makes everything.
Oh.
There you go.
But I don't do yarn.
That doesn't count anyway, so don't worry about it.
I wish I could.
I don't do
It's just
yarn
so
either.
time-consuming.
The yarn.
I
We
don't
were
do
talking about
quilt.
that too. The yarn cult. It's no, it's not a cult, but there are. I mean, the weavers. I can't. I can crochet, but crying or knitting makes me cry. So I don't know.
Yeah, I've learned how to knit one thing, and it's those square dishcloths, but it takes me like 4 hours to do a square this big. I just don't have the
Well,
time
good
for it.
thing there are no parameters with yarn. Knit one, purl one, nothing like that. So we're safe here tonight. That's good. If you are joining us for Craft Roulette for the first time, we do have a little video to show you to explain what we do. Erin, thank you so much for being here. I think we're going to have a fabulous night tonight. If you are here and you know somebody that has a Friday night that needs a little more jizzing up, just let them know we're here tonight. We will be here for a while. So let's watch the video and see. Then you will be. Well, Stephen's going to take you out of the screen, and then when you come back, we will be talking about the slide, about the wheel. So
Find out what we're playing with today.
I know. It's kind of exciting. We'll see you in just a minute. Thank you.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on Facebook.com/MaryGunFun and archived on YouTube.com/CraftRoulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on MaryGunFun.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
And that's what we do every Friday night, 6:30 Central Time. We are glad that you are here to join us tonight. If you do know somebody that can't be here tonight, or sometime you can't be here tonight, we will be on YouTube tomorrow at noon Central Time for the premiere replay. So that's I'm in the chat room. It's kind of fun. It's a small little group, and we get to review the evening festivities. All right, I got to go through this one pretty fast. I so apologize that I'm going to go through this fast. But we do have a Craft Roulette Facebook group, and we do show and share our cards on there and get to gush on them a little more. You'll see the group coming up. There are some questions that you have to answer to be approved to be in the group. It's just to keep riffraff out like robots. And those riff-rafty robots things. Anyway, so just answer the questions, you automatically are approved, and then you can have a lot of fun. It's a really neat little group. It really is. I love it. I'm going to go through mine pretty fast. You can see all of these on craftroulette.live. And this was what I came up with last week. And another one. And another one. We had a heck of a lot of fun with Helen Schlett from Maryland. These were where we got submissions from. It's just last week. We got them all over, and it's so much fun to see them come in. Now, if you see your pin, wave to your pin and plan to be on that map next week. Helen was here. She was a lot of fun. She's here tonight, too. We do have her on the schedule for May, I believe. So she made this darling little card, and she and Chris, her husband, we had a new event with Chris being part of the show. He was a hoot. We were all cracking up. Almost lost it. But she made this darling little card. The parameters were a card with a circle or circles, bright pink plus 2 other colors, something happy or something that makes you happy, and using some craft or tan paper. So she's got all sorts of, there's just little check boxes you go, and you're going to love how many interpretations there are. I was really glad to see the picture because we couldn't see it very well during the show. So this is adorable. She made a little shaker card and used some 5-year-old beads. I love that. All right, let's find out some more things. Nathan, who got his card in almost before I was off the show, was our first male contributor. So we were real tickled to have him there. We had quite a bit of male coming into the show, and we welcome him to our Craft Roulette fun family. And he likes his dog, and I like him having a dog that gets some loving. Yep, I got one right there next to me. Thank you so much, Nathan. You were a lot of fun in the group, too. We hope to see lots more of you. Michelle from New Zealand sent in our gnome of the week. You don't have to have a gnome in the show, but so far it just seems like it keeps coming up. So we were glad to see that one come up real fast, and I put it in the group so we'd all relax. So thank you, Michelle. This was your first submission to Craft Roulette. We welcome you to Craft Roulette Fun Family. It looks like you will fit right in. Linda from Illinois sent in this little card, real cute. She has all those, she said she liked putting in those circles, and this was for her daughter who likes ladybugs. Wasn't that clever? I love it when we have a little practical use to our cards. And so if you are going to craft with us this week, think of somebody that might like the card too as the 5th parameter and mail it to them. Thank you. Linda Norman from Texas likes new beginnings and hearts. I thought this was a really sweet card. It's not super fancy. It's just super good. So I love how she's got circles going on there and what makes her happy. You did a great job. Thank you, Linda. Claire from New Zealand, we all were oohing and ahhing over Miss Hippo, the tutu girl. One of my favorite old stamps from way back. This is her first submission, and we thank you and welcome you to the Craft Roulette Fun family. It's a square card, so if Katie's here, you would like this. So it's a fun little, cute little saying, nice little pennants on the inside. By the way, we only accept one submission from everybody now because we're getting so many. And but that's why we have the group. So you can go ahead and do that if you miss the submission deadline. And see how she has the inside and the outside on one submission. That really helps us too. So thank you so much, Claire. Kiss your brain. And welcome. Jackie from Australia made this, and she was talking about the Craft Roulette Police, which we discovered there is one last week is Mr. Producer right over there. He's just keeping an eye on all of us. But cute, you got your circles in there. You got dogs that make you happy. Ooh, I love it. It's cute dogs. It makes me happy. Thank you, Jackie, for joining us. Vicky had her circles in the sentiment and in the wreath. Very clever way to use it. She's got some craft paper on the background. I really like that wood grain too. Had a couple cool little hummingbirds, which made me happy. So thank you, Vicky from North Carolina. We're always glad you're here. Lena Marie made this adorable dog. Look how his little feet sit. I love that. And she used a bag. She was thanking God for those paper bags, and which, you know, craft paper is like paper bag paper. Smart, smart move. Darling dog. And I know that Lena Marie loves her dogs. So thank you, Kisherburn Girl. You're good. Alessa Lamone from Florida made this gorgeous card, just with the pinks and the die cut and it's very fancy and very pretty with the circles. I think the circles really did enhance it. So a good deal for choosing those and by the wheel, because that's a really pretty card, and I think it worked really well. Thank you so much. You were a good supporter of us. Vicky Ruda from Essex, England, I think I forgot one of your T's in your name, made this cute little camera eye card, and she also has become very active in our group and posted several really, really cute cards. We really appreciate you doing that. And super cute card. I can't say enough about it. It's just, who wouldn't love to get that? It's well done. Thank you so much, Vicky. Patty Beck, look at that, 38th submission in a row. Woo, that girl. And she said she's not a hugger, and so she has this, but she treasures her little hugs from her family now that she doesn't get to see them as often. So I can only imagine how much they would treasure that card. It's really super cute. Darling, darling, darling. Patty, love you. Thank you so much. Keep up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Mary Neighbor from Montana went away from cards and made a little bag. I think she did a cute idea, thinking that it could be for a gift card or some gourmet coffee. I know for a fact that Miss Mary does a lot of coffee love memes, and so it's really cute. She's also a very long time supporter of Craft Roulette, and we always appreciate every time that you send something in that cute. Woo, baby, love it. Sue Brooke, she loves flowers and butterflies, and so this card made her it was something happy. It was something that she likes so much. And in the dead of winter, man, don't we love some flowers and some butterflies? It's just it's a good thing. I like to have Trader Joe flowers in the dead of winter is like my gift to myself. I love them. Thank you so much, Sue, too. Christy Dillman went crazy one night, and she made this card, which worked for the parameters, and then she went and made a whole bunch more for cards for soldiers. So I saw them. They were all cute. She just used scraps of paper. Smart girl. Great down and dirty card maker, as she likes to call herself. Nothing terribly fancy, but terribly great. So thank you, Christy. I don't know if you're here tonight. Kathy is a first-time submitter. We were all just oohing and eyeing over this card because it's just so stunning. And she's got like the glossy accents or something on the letters, which make them look like stickers. And she's stenciled the background. Whoa, she did all sorts of cool things on this one. We are really glad to have you from Arizona, and I don't know how you found us, but we are glad you did, and we welcome you to the Craft Roulette Fun family. Those are such cute hummingbirds. Love it. Susan Murphy, I think she's sent in a couple, this is like her second or third submission. She said she had this stamp for 25 years. I love that. That made me happy too, that you had a stamp that you loved well enough that you kept it for 25 years and you still like it. I think that is just stupendous. So I thank you for sharing that with us so much, Susan. And who wouldn't like that little mouse? He's a darling. Heather from New York. She was worried that it wasn't bright enough pink, but you know, it's okay. It's look at that. I think it's washi tape. It's plenty bright. Then that's part of the beauty of Craft Roulette, is just the interpretation and the creativity and using what you have, making it work for the parameters with your own filter and your own ideas. So Heather, I think it's gorgeous, and I know you often you often use coffee too as a theme, and I like that. Coffee is fun stuff, and coffee and crafting goes together like peanut butter and jelly. Thank you. I got a cough. Just a second. Speaking of coughing, Lisa Stanley made this darling card. I was looking at this earlier, and I thought, it looks so simple, but there's so many details on this card that makes it very special. That, like the ink edging on the little mountains, the embossed hearts, there's just a lot of subtlety going on there that makes it a stupendous card. Thank you so much, Lisa. I gotta get a drink. We're having some lovely green tea tonight. Thanks. Sorry. Well, Ask is watching from her bed in Sweden tonight, and she sent in this really, really fun card. Okay, take note. Take note. She stamped on cork. I've never seen that done in any of our submissions. Smart, smart girl. This is her first submission. We're super glad to have you join us. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Craft Roulette Fun family. Looking forward to seeing what else you come up with. Hilda Nelville Chaz from California. Super darling card. Oh my gosh, I love it. The circles, the embossed craft paper. Oh, happy card, I think it should be saying. It's just really cute. You did a lot of details, made it very special. Well done, Hilda Nell. Thank you. Kathy Ingersoll from Australia. I think that is printed paper. I was trying to figure that one out, if it was woven or if it was printed, but it's really pretty, and I love the colors in it. I'm going to cough again. Talking about all that coffee. Cute little bird. I think I've used that bird, and I like him. So, well done. Glad to have you send it in. I think that was your second card. Thank you. Kathy Herring, I can see it's still snowing at your house, and you sent in a really cute card. It was, oh, I know what I wanted to say about this one. You used the pencil eraser for your circles, just like I did. So that was really fun for me to see. And I love your cart. I love your cake. It looks delicious. And I've been watching the British Bake Off show, and I think that was on one of those shows. So thank you so much, Kathy, for joining us. Bitty Penny from Texas with her first submission sent in these really outstanding cards. Look at those circles, how she's used them in that sea scene, and who doesn't love that girl with that dog? That's me, man. That is just me. So we love our dogs around here. Bitty Penny, thank you so much for sending in a first submission. That takes a lot of nerve, and we really appreciate you doing that. And welcome to the Craft Roulette Fun family. Have you noticed how many times I've said that? Because we had so many new submissions. Melanie from Arizona sent in this pretty card. She's ready for Valentine's Day with her first submission. And look at how elegant it is. It's got ribbon on it, some little organza with some seam sewing in it. It's very, very elegant and pretty with the glitter and everything. I think you had fun making that, and thank you so much for sharing it with us, and welcome to Craft Roulette's Fun family. Brenda, you went kind of sneaky on this one. This one is for her niece, whose birthday, who decorates cakes, is in around St. Patrick's Day, or on St. Patrick's Day. And look how she went sneaking in those little shamrocks. Very clever. You got circles all over the place. You got a lot of thought going in that. That's a really cool card, Brenda. And I know that your niece will treasure it. If she doesn't, I don't know what to say, but I think she will. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis, a guest crafter from our show, sent in this. She said she likes crafting with her grandkids, and they make her the happiest. And so she made this while she was crafting with her grandkids. And isn't it fun? She's just, this is so artsy and very fun. I don't know that paper, but I like how it turned out to be her skin. It's interesting. I like it. And then the vertical little sentiment I thought was a nice touch, especially on a slimline. Way to fit it in. Very cool. Well done, Miss Ellen. Thank you. Judy G said poppies are for remembrance, and this reminds her of her grandma, I think. Yep, and she had a green thumb. I have never grown poppies, but I sure like poppies, and I really kind of want to try them again. So you've made me have a little itch for that. Pretty card, Judy. I like the little fleur there, the little die cut thing. Nicely done. Judy's a longtime supporter of Craft Roulette, and she is a big cheerleader for us, and we appreciate her a lot. Thank you. Janet from Maryland sent in her first submission about using a little reference of one of Helen's favorite drink, boba tea or bubble tea, which we talked about last week when Helen was here on the show. So cute. She didn't have any bright pink paper, so what did she do? She's a crafter. She inked it. Look at that Argyle. Just love it. Super cute. Love it. Thank you, and welcome to our show and the Fun Fam. Katie Taylor, one of our guest crafters, who is on the schedule, I think in March, sent in this very dramatic card. It's also a slimline, and she's got the circle in the wreath. Very smart. And she also likes dots, and I have a feeling she dotted all those little pink things. I just have a hunch. Don't know for sure, but we really appreciate Katie. We have thrown her some really weird parameters in the past. I'm kind of nervous already about what she might get in March. So thank you, Katie. Amy Ellen sends in the nicest cards. We really appreciate it. She's the one that did the Star Trek babies a couple weeks ago. Super cute. Love how you present your cards also. It always looks very nice. There are instructions on the submission form about different things about how to submit and make a really good picture. We don't do any editing, so if you want something that crisp, just do whatever Amy does. But you know, the other ones are good too. We don't want you to not send something in because you're not techie. We want to hear from you. But Amy, you do a great job, but she does teach computer science. Amy, thank you so much. I hope you're here tonight. I will look for you. Thank you. TR's place in New York. She is just the nicest person. I would not have met her if it hadn't been for Craft Roulette. I've really enjoyed getting to know TR. She used some yellow on the edges, which I did not see until I read about it. And I think it was a very smart choice. Very pretty card. She was not so sure about the black sentiment. And I think it's okay, but I can see too that maybe, I don't know, I like it. But I like it every time you send in a card, because nobody else would have ever thought of this card, and it would not have been made if you hadn't taken the time to spend a few minutes being creative because of this crazy wheel. Thank you, TR. Christina is also from Sweden. Okay, now this card just kind of blows my mind because it is so darn happy and cute, and it does make me so happy too. I love the birds. I'm a bird person, and so look at, she's got charms on there. She's got embossing. Those birds look so darn happy. I don't know what they're doing, but I just love them. And thank you so much for sending such a joyful card from Sweden. I really appreciate it, Christine, and love having you in our group. Allison from Ontario sent in this very classy card. Lots of good circles, lots of good detail. I think Erin would like this one because look at all those layers. A lot of attention to detail. Really good. I love those shimmer splashes. Nice, just details that just add so much. This is a shaker card, by the way, which, you know, sometimes I think of shaker cards as kind of juvenile cards, but this is elegant, and she did it, and she pulled it off too. Well done. Thank you, Allison. Connie from Kansas sent in this really happy card. I think there's a future in bags with craft paper or brown paper with things coming out of them. I think that's a fun little card trick. And really, I'm so glad to see Connie get this card into us because it's just bright and happy. I like it. Thank you, Connie. Jackie Rippey from Florida, smart choice to get the circles in those balls. Is that clever? Oh, I mean to tell you. She likes her dogs. She's got German Shepherd, and really cute card. Another shaker card. She's got bones in there with the craft paper. She's got her happy little dog. He's wanting to figure out how to get in there. Thank you, Jackie. Sherry Bradley from Kentucky sent in this really clean cut card. Hits all the parameters. Really smart card, very, very clever, very good use. You got everybody else all in there. Well done, Sherry. Stacy is her first submission. And she likes some happy sweater weather. Boy, it's sweater weather here today. Woo! And I like it too. I like the pink. I love that pink cozy around the cup. Really, very cute. You got your circles down there. You worked it, girl, and you figured out how to get it all in there. Thank you for being a part of our show and sending in your first submission. Welcome. Anna from Canada sent in this little llama. Erin made a cute little llama card this week on one of her shows, and I think llamas are happening. I do want to talk. Never mind. So cute. Another square card. I know, Anna, I think you like square cards. Another shaker card. Love those little beads inside. So pretty. Shiny pink, everything. It's there. She's got holograph paper. She's got fun. She's got fun. She brings the fun. That's Anna Miller. Thank you so much. Chris from Ecuador sent in this. This was clever. She put everything that she liked in this card. She liked nature. She likes birds. And she likes cooking. Also, life, love, and having fun crafting. She fit it all in this card. So well done. I love that, Chris. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of our show. Ava from Florida sent in a flamingo, and such a pretty bird, and it makes her happy. So they are funny. They are funny birds to watch. Cute card. I love all the things, how they all fit together. You did a great job. I like how that little circle is kind of peeking out. That's a cute little touch. Your embossing in the background, all good. Very nice. I like that black bold sentiment too. Well done. Thank you, Ava. Sue Masoner from Missouri sent in her Chubby Foundation card. Simple, to the point, nice looking, well done. Cool little circles at the bottom, or the rounded edges at the bottom. Nice touch. Just made it a little special that way. I think you did a good job, Sue. And flowers make her happy. They really do. She really loves flowers. So thank you so much, Sue. I always appreciate you showing up in the submission board. And ta-da! I'm coming up for air. All right, we're going to bring Erin back in just a second. I see her almost ready. She was having a moment on the floor, having a little rest. That's okay. That's good. Wasn't that... Are you ready now? You good? Yeah, she's good. Wasn't that the submission board?
That was insane. I love them all. They're so creative. I love all the little bits and pieces, and I love a shaker card. I love interactive cards in general. I think those are my favorite cards to make. Something that's just a little bit different and makes you go, ooh, what is that?
Yeah.
So I love surprises on cards.
Surprises on cards. It does make it for a fun night. We don't, that's probably a pretty good segue to the next part of our show, Erin, because we're up for this wheel spin next, which is all about the surprises. We don't even know what we're going to be making tonight.
My kids are standing just off camera going, what is she going to get?
Do you have anything that you want?
No, I'm pretty game for whatever. I was actually sitting down here going, okay, just kind of go through all the dies I have. Let's look at the stamps that are right here. And as things are spinning, I can get my wheels spinning going. But I'm game for anything.
Yeah, okay. Well, then shall we? We're going to be able to see your face, so we'll know and hear you, so we'll know if you love what we're getting. And sometimes you'll get three that go, oh yeah, this is easy, and then you get that fourth one. It's like, oh, what do we do with that? But you can see that everybody cycles through these thoughts, and it comes out.
Yeah.
It was right. Craft paper was the one. We had bright pink, and then we got craft paper.
Oh, see, that would be the easy one for me, because I love putting craft paper. That's one of my staples.
Well, there you go.
I'd be super happy if that came around again.
Okay. Done. Generally, if we had it last week or recently, we don't do it. Sorry. Gotta keep it fresh. But you can see all the variety. I love this game. Okay. Let's see. Let's just do a warm-up spin. And then we'll start spinning for the projects. That we're going to spin for the project. And then the color. And then the element, which is usually like a stamp or an image. We got some work on some technical things here. And then a random one, which can honestly be like a bummer. But at the same time, when you do get all these parameters figured out, not everything has to be hello, I'm here. I'm the star of the card.
Yeah, hint of it.
Yeah, you can sneak it in, and you can be pretty darn sneaky. It's pretty fun that way. So let's see.
Like the baseballs with the circles. I love that one.
Exactly. Yep. Let's see what our project shall be tonight. Na 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 na. Number 8, a bookmark. Oh, that's pretty open. That's pretty open. We can do all sorts of things.
Building on a bookmark, or you could put a bookmark on a card. Okay.
Yes, look at her go. Ooh, she's her wheels spin fast. Do they spin as fast as this wheel? Let's see what colors we're gonna use. Blue. She's calling for blue. 14. Orange plus 2.
Orange.
Well, you can put blue with orange. It'll be pretty. We've had, nobody likes orange. It's so funny, but I love orange.
Okay, in the fall, I love orange.
Yeah.
But at this time of year, I don't like orange.
It's an emotional color. We'll try to figure out a spring emotion with orange, but I'm not sure if we can. Let's find out what kind of
I'll work with orange. Sherbet fits with orange, right? Sherbet kind of color, like a pastel-y orange? Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm good.
Yeah, good. Yeah. You don't have to have that orange fruit orange or blood orange. There's blood red orange. So there's red oranges, there's yellow oranges, there's oranges, there's shades, there's tints, there's all that stuff. So don't give it up too fast. Element will be peach works. You bet, Julie.
The snowman would be easy because the carrot.
Yes, it would. Happy face. We're going to put a happy face on this. We had something happy last week. So we're going to have a happy face. That's not hard. 2 eyes and a mouth. They're smiling. And then a red. This is weird. This is kind of a weird one. Aaron. Sorry. And then a random. Hope we get a good one. Let's see. 4. Crinkle inkle. Crinkle inkle.
Okay, you were explaining this to me. What is that again?
Crinkle inkle is a term that I made up when I used to have card groups and scrapbooking groups, and we were trying to upsell things. I'm telling on myself. And so I said, oh, you need vellum, which is an expensive paper. You need vellum to crinkle up into a ball, and then you stamp it in ink, and then you give a texture with it. But you had to use vellum to upsell the vellum. So I'm bad.
Got it.
But that was what we were doing, and that's I think I sold some vellum out of it. But they should have had vellum anyway. So anyway.
So do I have to use vellum?
No, you can use the grocery receipt if you want.
But it's not just crinkle it up and then spread it out in ink on top.
It is based. Let me do a demonstration. We'll go down to my can. You can take scrap paper, make a great big old wad out of it. We'll get some orange. And then you deftly ink up your crinkled inkle, and then you just do that. So, and it makes kind of a little, it's not a very, I don't have a very juicy pad here, but it makes just a little texture. So, and we've had it several times, and it's kind of a cool little texture. It kind of looks like little bird feet. And you're starting to see down a little bit.
I'll crumple up the paper, flatten it out, and then ink the parts that are raised and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's where my mind went initially. I did that a ton when I was doing all my distressing phase.
Yes, we all do. Oh, I do want to talk to you about your predictions for the trends of 2021. I saw that you had made them.
Oh, I did a video on that. Yes, I did. Yeah.
I do want to talk to you about that. But let's see what we got here. What do you think? Are you excited about these? You've got you're okay. Good. You're game to go.
You don't seem okay.
I'm going to be just fine. Orange plus 2. What are you going to put with your orange?
I think the orange is probably going to be something I'm going to color in that's on the item that has the happy face. So I think I'm going to delve into my Lawn Fawn because there's little happy faces that go on all those things.
Yeah.
So it's really easy.
Right. There really are.
There's the happy face, and then finding a way to get something orange in there. So the background's probably going to be something a little crinkly inkly in there, and it'll be on a bookmark.
Yeah, you could.
That's kind of the direction I'm heading.
You could do a snowman.
I could. Yeah, smiley face, happy. Yeah.
Yeah, because there would be your smiley face, your orange.
I have a little unicorn that's like calling my name as a stamp. So
a unicorn
maybe.
Snowman, a snowacorn.
Man. A snowacorn.
Very cold snowacorn. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and let you gather up your supplies, and then once Stephen takes you off, you can switch your little fancy thing to your hands, and we will pick you up in just a few minutes when you're ready, and I will talk about what I'm going to do, which I don't know. Okay, so what the heck am I going to do? I don't really know, but I like the idea of a bookmark in a card. So I think I did see a really cute card on Instagram today, and it had a tag like right here with, and I wish I should have noticed who made it, and it had a great big circle behind it, and then it just had some, if you are in the audience and you made this card, please let us know. And then just some doolollies here, and then it had some embossing in the background. It was pretty, and I think if I did that, and then I think of some kind of, not all faces have to be, like there's this cute little guy, but this could be the bookmark. So if I had a bookmark, and this could actually be a little pocket right here, these little guys, and so it fits into something, maybe ties on to something, and then you had a little doggy face, because he's a happy little guy. Look at that. He's just so happy. He's got a happy face. So he might be on my bookmark. And I might put some more dogs. And then, because it can also be Valentine-y, orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? I wish you would have said banana. I think we'll go with a bright orange. I love blue with orange, so we'll do a bright blue and a bright green for starters. I don't always stick with my plan. Oh, Crafty Al sent me this really cute card today. Look at that. And I got a Prezi inside of it. I got my very own Crafty Owl sticker. I love it. I'm so excited. Thank you. Isn't that cute? I think maybe I should make one like that. That might be easier than this. A Crafty Owl inspired card. And then I also got this one from Crafty Mama Diaries, Helen Schlett. Isn't that darling? I showed it before the show. Super cute. You guys are spoiling me with cute cards. That one's way too hard. Who? Maylynn's back. Oh, how nice. Glad to have you. I've missed you. Glad to have you, Teresa and Maylynn. Maybe I'll do this. And then that will be, I'll just tie it on to under here, and then I'll have my Crafty Owl inspired card. Yeah, forget that one. We're going to do it this way. Let me do that. And then you can, remember, you can always use whatever neutral you want. I'm going to go bright, though. So, very good. Yeah. Yay. Maylynn is like our youngest little person that we've ever had send in a card. I can't remember. I think you're 9, as I recall. And Erin's got a little girl that's 9. Maybe she'll send in a card, too. That would be real fun. We would like that. And Erin does classes for kids, or videos for kids, so you may enjoy what she's got. Erin, how are you doing? Are you about ready? She's very close. Okie doke. Very close is good. Okie doke. So I've got these 3 little things. 3 little things. What shall we do with them? I don't want to dig into paper necessarily. but for detail, but I might just grab a couple, see if I see something right off. Ooh, there's a bright blue. There's a bright green. I might use those with some orange. Here's some orange. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. What do you think of those colors together? Oh no, Crafty Al, you didn't mess up my plan. I didn't have one. If I'd had one, I'd still mess up my plan for you, girl. You got the good mojo. So I'm just going to do an A2 because that's what Crafty Al did and that's what I want to be like. Are we ready? Okay, here she comes. Let's see what she's got up her sleeve.
I think I'm here. Might have to grab a couple more things as I go, but I think
fine.
I'm here.
That's fine. You want to explain what's going on in your brain?
All right, so I switched it. I didn't go with unicorns. Instead, I went with sea life.
It doesn't take long to switch mine, does it?
No, well, I saw it and I was like, oh, but I know the orange. I can do the sea star in orange.
Ah, smart.
You know, and then I'm thinking, you know, a bookmark is vertical. I'm just testing a couple colors here. So a bookmark is vertical, and the unicorn, I would have built it going horizontal. So like that.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, it's an ocean. You can go vertical with how things are swimming in the ocean.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going with it. So we're going to do some ink blending to make a background scene and add some fun little guys in there.
You got a plan.
I do.
You
I have a
plan. I say go for it, girl. Oh, this will be fun to watch. Have you guys ever had any of the... Okay, I got a question for everybody. This will be my question of the night. Would you rather go on vacation in a snowy place or in a place with an ocean?
Ocean. Well, that's, I like I said, I'm kind of the Jill of all trades when it comes to crafts. I'm also have multiple degrees, including a marine biology degree.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you you're an overachiever of all crafts, I think. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's, I do a lot. So what size is a bookmark? Like, how big is a bookmark? I guess you can make it whatever you want.
I think so.
Like, what's a traditional bookmark size?
Is there one? Yeah, if it's like one of those ginormous books, it'd have to be kind of big. But if you have a little bitty book, it wouldn't have to be horribly big.
I gotta make it big enough to stick my shirt on, though.
I think that'll be.
It's gonna be custom sized. There we go. I think I'll go with that.
Good deal. Okay, Amy Owen says she would like to go to the ocean as long as she can stay in the shade. We got a lot of oceans there. Ocean.
But
yeah.
See, not all oceans, and this is where I'm coming in. Not all oceans means that it has to be hot. Some oceans, it is cool.
Yes, there would. I guess if you wanted to go down to Antarctica, you could have a really cool ocean and a snow too. Well,
no, we don't have to go that far. So my family, my parents live in Vancouver Island. So it is cool, but there's beautiful oceans there. So
yeah, that's
best of both worlds.
That is sweet. That's a gorgeous area.
It's gorgeous there. All right, I'm actually going to pull out a stencil that I used for something else because it has some awesome shapes on it.
Aha. Yes. Stencils are like my new favorite love.
Yep.
I may have to...
Oh, so you're asking about my trends I think are big for this year?
Yes. What is up with that? What do you have on your slate?
So I think, sorry, as I make tons of crinkle noises, I'm very sorry, everybody. I think that some of the big trends for this year are going to be things that are slimline cards. I think that's going to be a big one because... And or just cards that already have pre-made envelopes so you don't have to worry about doing extra shipping because therefore we can't go and see everybody like we normally do around previously. So your ability to go and communicate with people old-fashioned ways is snail mail.
Yes.
So slimline cards, A2 cards, and also therefore flatter size cards because then you have the ability to be in contact with all the people that you want to by sending them something special. And it doesn't cost a whole lot to send a card.
No, it really doesn't.
So that's a couple of my possibilities right there. So
that's a good
cards and also flat cards.
Well thought out. Uh-huh.
And then even though you have, let's say, an A2 size envelope, you also have the ability of putting other fun things inside an envelope as well, for like an ATC or something round, but also flat, so you don't have to change up the postage. So just being able to send something a little bit creative to a friend or a family member, I think, is another big one. So being kind of thinking outside the box, like the bookmark. This could totally fit inside an A2 size envelope. Be totally fine.
I think those are all good thoughts. I'm going to interrupt just for a second. Could we have you change your mic to your overhead, please? There's some kind of blah, 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 blah. Probably that's
it's this,
that ocean kind of getting in the wires.
Probably what I'm doing.
So okay, good,
right.
Good. Thanks.
We can fix that.
Okay, so slimline cards and pre-made normal card type sizes, and I'm gonna. Okay, so here.
Sorry, I gotta do two things at once here.
Slip in and out. Okay. So those are good thoughts. And what was it? You had 5 of them. Oh, she's still changing. I'm just anxious. We're gonna ask for a quick test here, Erin. When you get it ready.
My sound. Here we go. How's that?
I think we have landed. Yes. The eagle has landed.
Eagle has landed.
Yeah. Good. Good.
So
Okay.
So that hits like 3 of them.
Okay.
Another one was using your supplies wisely. Don't just think. So for instance, these were meant for slimline cards. These 2 stencils I have here are kind of built for that. But think outside the box in terms of using them just a little bit differently, and you can use them for more than one kind of project.
Right.
So like, for instance, I'm going to use it on this bookmark. I'm going to use some of the different wobbly lines on here. So
yeah.
And
watch Craft Roulette, because we will make you find all sorts of new ways to use stuff.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Because it is fun to find new ways, and you look at something with some certain different parameters and you go, well, I can use that. I had not thought of that. So those are good things. Good.
And then the last one, and I think this is more for me because I have them all and I don't tend to use them as much, and so I'm trying my best to do it as often as I can, is using my colored inks more.
Okay.
I think we all love, and so many different companies have all these amazing colored inks, and they've been around for a while.
Don't they?
But I don't think we tend to use them as much. We tend to stamp, at least this is me again.
Uh-huh.
We tend to stamp and then color it in with our markers, but we don't necessarily use our colored inks as much.
Gotcha.
So I think using your colored inks more might be it.
Yeah.
Again,
so you were calling for blue. What is your favorite blue?
Oh, teal, like this color.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The ocean thing.
Yeah, I'm like a teal and sort of like a turquoisey.
Yeah.
That kind of color.
Yeah, I think
All
that's
right,
that's a good choice. It's just pretty. It's just pretty.
It is. You can't really go wrong with it.
No, it's a happy
Okay.
color. I think so too. Well, your little blending is coming right together.
The blending's done. Oh, I'm off camera a little bit. I'm not used to being so squished.
We gonna
used to
squish
having
you.
all this space on camera when I film. What was that one that we called? What was the technique called again?
Crinkle Inkle. Thank you for reminding me, because I just forgot. I always forget.
So I'm using a paper towel.
Smart. Go for it. Yeah, if that's going to soak up a lot of ink. Is it going to give it up enough, you think?
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Okay, good. I just didn't want you to get in trouble with the Craft Roulette police.
Nah. Hey, you were the police. Shoot.
I live in fear of the Craft Roulette police.
They're gonna get me. I didn't follow the rules.
It'll take me off to HIPAA jail. Which never found that either, but Yeah, I forgot the crinkle inkle. So I have to figure that one where I'm going to put that. I'm going to put a little white guy here for the inside of my little heart. Maybe I can crinkle inkle the edges. This,
right,
my little, I'm going to have to think of a little way to pull this up, but he comes up and then he's got a little fold there, so he can go over a page.
I gotta grab something else. Shoot.
Well, we got the turquoise is well represented here.
There you go.
Well, it's just
right.
we're just brilliant. I think also I could crinkle inkle on this. Tracy! Oh, there you are! Tracy's here tonight, but she will be at the wheel next week. So keep her in mind. She's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing our tech call with her on Sunday and getting to know her better. Thank you so much, Tracy, for dropping in, and we will see you next Friday. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.
See, I took like bookmark super literally, and here she is like, I'm going to bookmark on a card. I'm like...
Well, it's a removable bookmark, so we're good.
Oh.
We won't break any rules. Let's see. Do I have any orange thread or anything? I don't know. So, Erin, you said that you just redid your craft room.
I did. Yes.
Do you love
it?
So
I have a whole video on how we did it.
That's right. I saw
on my
that.
channel. You can check out all my videos on Erin Reed Makes. And yeah, I was sitting down. I was a sitting crafter, and I realized how much. Oops, that kind of wiggled on me. How much I was truly sitting, and I just drove me nuts. And I realized how much my back was hurting and everything else.
Yeah.
And so I switched it around to where I was standing. Plus, it gave me just an easier view for filming. Yeah. Much bigger workspace. I mean, I've got double the size for workspace that I can have.
Yeah, it's like a huge
Plus,
island.
like you said, I do a ton of other different crafts besides just cards. So I didn't want to just have the overhead view like you see here. So I'm going to switch my camera so you guys can see. I wanted to have this view.
Yeah, right.
So that way you could see if I was making something that was bigger, you could see it from a different angle while I was creating it. So that's where it came from.
So how big is your biggest project?
I do like home decor stuff and things like that. So those would be the bigger ones, I would say. Pillows and things like that.
Okay.
And so it also just gave me the ability to put a bigger machine on my desk. Like before, if I pulled out my big Cricut maker, it just really got squishy on my desk, and it was hard to film and it was hard to work with. And I had to like have the Cricut on there and then pull it off before I could do anything with it. Now I can have it on the side of my desk and still continue working. So it makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on
Plus,
it's hard to make decisions on things like that. So congratulations for getting it done.
Thank you. Well, and then the desk we built, my husband designed it and I had a little bit of input in it, and he did an amazing job. And it's got a whole bunch of storage drawers below the desk. So I doubled the amount of storage I have, which is awesome.
So do you like drawers or bins, or do you like shelves?
I have like the IKEA thing behind me with all the big squares, but I have drawers below me. Both, I think it just depends on what I'm trying to organize and store and figure out. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I used to have did you ever hear of, what is it? California Closets? It was a company that would come in and customize your closets. And so I was at an event one time, and there was a silent auction, and there was one for a California Closet $200 gift certificate, which ended up only costing me $2,000 to end up getting my little $200 gift plus the whole rest of the room. So it was wonderful, but it really was wonderful to have that. And it had a great big island. But I found that I only crafted in about a 20-inch square. So
I tend to do this, but just offside. I have all the supplies I need, but not necessarily on camera for me. So
yeah. No, it was super convenient. Super convenient. I loved it.
What happened?
Kathy has a question. How do you store your dies? Are you like a huge die person?
Me?
Yeah.
I can show you. I had it. It's right here on the floor. So I keep my stamps and dies together. There's a couple of different ways that I store my dies. So this is one. This is if I have stamp and dies together. So I organize it by company. So here you can see I have some of my close to my heart stuff. Yeah.
They have great
And
dies.
some like my Maker's Movement is in there. And I pop them in so that way the dies are inside the same packaging as the stamps.
Yeah.
So I have that.
Yep.
So those, if it's a stamp and die that go together, they go in these, and these are the Xyron Click and Store, and this is a medium-sized box, so it fits really nicely. Okay. And I have like 5 or 6 of these, and like I said, I organize them by company, and I have little labels on there, so you can see which one's which, so I can organize it that way. And then let's see if I can get this on camera. Should be right behind me. Yeah, here's the other one. So then I also have this thing behind me. And it pulls out, and they have magnets on it, and dies fit on there.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. Nice big ones. My goodness, those are big dies.
Yeah. I can fit some really big dies that really don't have another good home to go to, and I can store them right there. And it's got lots of little, and it fits perfectly right in here. So that's quite nice. And there is one other way that I store dies, and it's the most common one I use. So if you give me 2 seconds, I will run over and grab it.
All right.
And I'll show you the last one.
Good question, Kathy.
I have multiple. Oops, I just hit my camera. You didn't see that because it was not facing that right way.
Oh, I am just
it's going to be all funky
inkling away.
All right. Let's make sure my camera I kicked it as I was walking by.
We talked about that
I'm
earlier.
good. I'm good. I'm good. The last one is this.
Oh, yes.
So this is just a 12 by 12 scrapbook frame, and then I put magnets on the back, which is those magnet covers that you can get to put over top the heat vents. You can get them at Home Depot and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then I put all my magnets on there.
Smart.
So I just glued it in. And then I have it hanging on my wall. I have 3 of them, and they're my most common ones in my craft space. So I'm using like my wall space as well to organize my stuff. So
I hadn't thought of the heat vent thing. That's really good. That's really good.
It's a lot cheaper than some of the other ones that are out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good question.
Yes, excellent question. Way to go, guys. That was smart. Did you learn something?
There we go. Let's switch back again.
It's a nice thing. It's good. I'm gonna.
All right. Feel free to hijack. And the thing behind me was totally Tiffany. That's the little drawer system that pulls out that has it, and you can store it vertically too.
Oh.
So.
Ellen says, where is the die storage system, the flat plates in the box?
So that's the the ones, the flat plates in the box, the one that was behind me that I pulled out, that is from Totally Tiffany, and I believe you can get that at scrapbook.com and also at Totally Tiffany. She has her own store.
Ah, very good. I have not heard of Totally Tiffany, but I'm pretty ignorant of companies, so.
Yeah, she is all about organization, ways to organize your craft supplies.
Yeah, that's a huge deal. My gosh, we all have lots of nice things. It's such a wonderful problem.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, Carol says she likes the magnet frame.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I used to have scrapbook pages in there that I would hang up, my most recent ones and current ones that I was working with, and then I don't scrapbook as much as I used to, and I was like, well, what do I really need to store? What's my issue? And it was my dies.
So what percentage do you think on this is you have lots of degrees, you'll know the answer. What would be the percentage of how many cards you make with dies on them, you suppose?
Oh, cards with dies?
Yeah.
Probably 90%. Net lately.
Yeah, well, so that makes sense to have it very, very handy and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crinkle Inkle. Oh, she's asking what the Crinkle Inkle is again. So let me just ask the question.
Crinkle Inkle. And she also complained about Orange Kimberly. Crinkle Inkle is when you take some paper and you crinkle it.
See, here's my orange. This is my orange.
You use it like this, and you make a texture. It's a made-up thing. But ask away. Don't suffer in silence. Go ahead and let us know what you have to say, what you have on your mind. We're all about it. What else are we going to do on a Friday evening after all? We're just going to hang out and have a good time. Okay, my little guys, it looks kind of trashy. I may update that one, but he's going to go down.
There's my orange and my smiley face, guys.
Like so. And that's going to hold him in place. And that's going to go on top of there. It's that Crinkle Inkle. I shouldn't have made it quite so prominent. I may end up redoing this little piece.
Ooh, I don't like that color.
He's cute though. See, he's got a happy face. Little dogger. So you have a dog. I've heard you talk about your dog, and I heard him bark.
Yes. Yes. He is I'm going to restamp this because I don't like the color. I made his tail. I think I'm going to check. Yes, he is a 85-pound. Yeah, he's going to go gray. He is an 85-pound part lab, part golden, and part shepherd. And he is a just giant teddy bear. All he wants to do is cuddle and play.
Sounds like my kind of guy. Did you get him as a puppy?
We did. We got him. He's just over a year old. So last Christmas, and we've been chatting about getting a dog for a while, and we haven't had a dog in about 7 years.
Oh, that's a long dry spell.
And so my oldest remembers having a dog, but my youngest does not. Oh, did you hear him?
Oh. Right on cue. What a smart dog.
He's talking about me. Yeah, he's a cutie. And so at Christmas time, we opened up presents, and we had D as one person to open up a letter, and O as another person to open up a letter, and then a G. And they had to figure out what that spelled in order to get it. And then, of course, we had like a leash and a collar. And so he was and we had a picture of him.
Aww.
And at the time, he was only like 8 weeks old or 7 weeks old or something like that at Christmas. No, not even. He was like 4 weeks old. Barely opened up his eyes kind of thing.
Oh.
And then I went to Creativation last year, or the CHA, the big crafting show that everybody does, and I always do all my videos while I'm there and show all the latest and greatest of what's happening at that big show. And as soon as I came back from that, really like the next day, we went and picked him up. And then COVID hit, and everybody was getting dogs, and we're like, we have our dog already, we're good. It was not planned, because seriously, everybody around us is getting a dog now.
Yes, it's been
people
great
that
for
I would not have thought are getting dogs.
Yeah.
So
it has been a great thing.
We got the first dog. Yeah, we got the first dog. His name is Major, and then another neighbor of ours named their dog Maya, and then another neighbor named it Mac, and then the last neighbor, she's like, dude, I got to keep up with the Joneses, so they named it. What was the last one's name? Brandon. What's the next door neighbor's? What's their dog's name? Mac, Maya, Major, and it's another M name. Milo. And she made the comment, we got to keep up with all the M's.
Yeah. That's really,
that's
sweet. That's sweet. And do they have play dates?
Well, most of them, so we have the biggest dog, and most of them, the backyard neighbor, it's a Doberman, and he's still pretty little. So I'm afraid that our guy would just be a little too aggressive with him.
Yeah.
Because the backyard neighbor, the Doberman's only about 3 months old or so. And he's still, and then the next door neighbor dog is like 5 pounds. So that would just be a puppy treat. But the other one, yes, they've played together a few different times. They get together a lot. And that one is a golden doodle.
A golden. Those are supposed to be really sweet dogs.
She is. That's Maya. She's a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
And she's always so excited to see you, which is the kind of dogs I like. The ones that are super excited to see you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're just, I think dogs are just one of the best things on earth.
They are.
I love our boys. Oh, my gosh. Well, there's Vicky. She's in the UK. It's 1:45 in the morning and can't sleep. Oh, girl.
That's some dedication. Well, you know, I was up until 2 o'clock last night, so I shouldn't talk.
Oh, my goodness. You night owls. Betty Penny adopted their dog right before COVID. And God bless our family greatly. I know, they're just the best. They are just the best. And Crafty Owl got kitties that eat headphones before quarantine. They're just so wonderful to have in the family. So we got a dog we rescued from Louisiana, and his name is Boomer, and it was his pound name, and it just kind of fit him. So he is about 70 pounds, and he's maybe a year and a half or 2 years. We're really not sure. But, oh my gosh, he's just the sweetest thing. It's just, you just look at him and just melt. He looks like a black lab, sort of. So, and we've never had a dog that slept with us. Oh my gosh, he sleeps with us, and it's just nuts. But he's learning.
Oh no.
We're learning. It's working out. Sort of.
No, we don't have our pets sleep with us. I like my space.
He just kind of hops up there, and we just don't have the heart to do any. He's smart, but he's totally uneducated, and he's very sensitive. So if you correct him or move him or anything, he's just like, oh, it's so heartbreaking. So he sleeps with us when he wants. It's kind of
ours goes in the crate, but he gets up pretty early in the morning. And like I said, my daughter, when she's on her Zooms now in the morning with school, she leaves her door open while she sits in her bed and does her Zoom meetings for school. And so Major jumps on the bed with her and hangs out with her while she's Zooming.
Oh, that's good schooling there with your dog.
Yeah, keeps your toesies warm.
That's a good thing. That is nice. Well, I ended up not liking my crinkle inkle, so I'm going to crinkle inkle, but I'm not going to crinkle inkle to the degree that I did. I'm going to be a little more subtle about it. But that's okay. We can change our mind. We're crafters, right?
That's exactly right. I redid my stamp for my shirt because I didn't like the way it was going.
How is that going? I haven't looked much at what you're doing at all. Aren't those just the cutest? And so many little happy faces.
So this is a fun little technique I found. I figured out like jellyfish are hard because they're supposed to be transparent, right? And I've done this technique on this before. So I just took a purple, kind of a lightish purple, and I'm going in with the blender and just going over top of it. So now it looks like it's got kind of like different colors of shading in it.
Ooh,
kind of cool.
pretty.
It's a fun little something there. Gives it like it's got, I don't know, different stuff going on.
Good. You're doing great. I don't know if you're going to be able to see my crinkle inkle at all, but we're going to just make it a little more just on the edge. I think.
Golden doodles are so sweet.
And then I will qualify for crinkle inkle, but I don't have to make it the main course. It can just be the appetizer.
All right, I did pull out scissors. Shoot. I thought I had all these things prepared.
Well, you've got your nice setup. You'll find them fast.
Well, I have my drawer of scissors. There's probably got to be about 20 of them in there because I had them scattered all over the house, and that was one of the things. Like, I have this nice drawer now. I can put all my scissors in one place.
Yeah.
It makes me very happy.
That is a good thing because scissors are special. They're used every day. Every day.
They are.
Somehow or other.
And my kids know which ones not to touch because they're a specialty for this or for that, or these are the scissors you can use to open up packages because I don't care. Or
That's
these
good
are my
parenting.
fabric scissors. Don't touch them.
That's good parenting right there. I think. Okay, so this is going to have a little surprise. You've got the little guy on top. And I'm going to squeeze him down on top of the bookmark. So when it pulls up, you still have a heart. Ha 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 ha. Is there anything sweet I could put on that? Let me see.
I haven't been looking at what you've been doing.
This is a fun craft night for me. Anybody else crafting, or are you chilling? Yeah, Ellen says organizing is a whole nother hobby unto itself. It's so true.
It is.
I think people that craft also love to organize.
We have our moments. We like to be messy, but then we like to organize it. I think we go both ways.
Lena Marie, who made that really cute dog with the paper bag and everything, says her scissors are all in one place. Someplace in my house.
See, that's what it was until I was like, dude, I got to get my own drawer just for my scissors.
I used to have a pair of scissors in my kitchen that I had chained to the drawer. Crafty Owl is just chilling. Amy is crafting, good. Helen's crafting, yay. Claire is crafting. Oh, Melanie's bookmark is almost done. Wow. Kathy's crafting. Gosh, you guys are all very, very ambitious here. Oh, and yeah, Christy's dog, Dilly, sleeps with her every night and loves to cuddle. Oh, and he even sleeps under the covers. Oh, and he won't go. Oh, so sweet. Heather's crafting. Biddy's crafting tonight instead of cooking. Whoa, you go, girl. And Lisa's going through her sets to see what she might want to use. You could make an orange dinosaur, like from that cute little card you sent. And oh, Patty's working on homework and crap from that with that mean teacher at Fun University. Susan's bookmark is halfway done. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're gonna have so many wonderful submissions. You are so good. Oh, Maria's learning. I don't know. I'm not teaching too much, but I hope you pick up a tip or two. A smiley face. You need some ideas for a smile face. Okay. Well,
you can turn anything to a smiley face.
You can always draw one. If you don't have a stamp, you can always draw, like even on a cupcake, you can put a smiley face or a happy face.
Or in a sun.
Or a sun. Yeah. All you have to do, like there's, with all the emoticons, just look up emoticons and copy one. So like there's the traditional 2 dots in a smile, but you can also put little tops on their smile like that. And there's also the laughing little emoticon I think is always really cute, just like that, with 2 upside down V's, a U, and then you've got one. So if you have a cupcake, for instance, or something, a truffle, you can always just put a little happy face on it. Or if there's flowers or anything, you can put a happy face in a flower center. Dee, dee, dee. Or in the sun, like Aaron said. Probably has sunglasses on, those really bright on the sun. So, yep, you can make your own happy, man. You know, just make it happy. Oh, look, there's a background. Look at that thing come together. Ooh, that's looking cool.
Thank you. I lost my die. This is why I have the magnetic sheet, and I should have.
I'm sorry about that, but I just found a stamp. The stamp set that a stamp went with that I'd had out for a couple days. I'm so excited. I'm sorry about your loss, but I'm really excited about my find.
Now I gotta go hunting, finding it. Get fell in here. If you can get them done.
What's that? It's Craft Roulette's giveaway time! Right now, put in a number, only one number, 1 through 24, in the chat room. Whatever number the wheel ends on, we will send a card. And you have that matching number, we will send a card to you with a very, very small gift. So up here they start coming in, 15, 19, 24. It doesn't matter if it's already in there. We're just going to count up how many people have that number. So, yay! It's giveaway time, and look at these numbers. Oh, Julie's still here. Good deal. Julie's coming back in February, I think. So, fun. Deb's here. Ava's still here. Gina. Yay! Nice to see you guys. Hi, Cruz. Teresa, Maylin better put a number in too. Teresa, you can just put Maylin or something. Heather, Ava, put in 1. Carol Jefferson, Helen. Oh, is she your friend? Jill. We've got Claire, we've got Vicky, we've got... Oh, it's time to find out who's got the luckiest number in the world tonight. All right, all the best to you all. I hope we have a match. Sometimes we don't have a match. So did anybody put 24? Yes, Heather did. I see Heather and Julie. Heather. Coffee girl. I'll have to find a card with coffee on it. Is there anybody else with a 24? Oh, my Julie Carrier. How fun. I get to send one to you too. Nice. Well, congratulations. I will send those off next week. And I'm not sure when because it's... Oh, looky. We've got some upcoming guests that you're not going to want to miss. We've got Tracy McNeely, who was here earlier. You can find her on YouTube. Seems like a really sweet girl. I can't wait to hang out with her. Leslie Benson right here from Missouri. Super nice gal. I enjoy spending time with her. Miss Carrie is coming in. She's coming back, guys. We had to miss her because of COVID, but she's coming back, and I'm so excited about that. Candace Richardson, who is Candoodle in YouTube and Instagram, is coming in February, and our own Katie Taylor, who always gets terrible spins. So we're looking forward to seeing what terrible spins we can give Katie Taylor again. But it's, we've got some great guests coming, and we really just, 6:30 Friday, man, it's where we are. It's what we do. It is special. It is fun. I love this group, and I really appreciate you guys being a part of it. Do join craftroulette.live, or check out craftroulette.live, which is our website. There is a Facebook group that is Craft Roulette Challenge. So if you want to be a part of that group, just answer the questions and you will be automatically... Okay, Amy did. Yay! When 24 was fun, I gave a little woohoo, and my husband just came up and asked what was wrong. Oh, okay. I didn't know you got one. Good. Happy to send you a card with a very, very small gift. Amy, and I think I have everybody's address, but Amy, I don't think I have yours. So if you could DM me your address, that would be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It truly was. Thank you guys for playing. What do I want? I have an XO right here. Let's just use that. It's easy. I don't know what you put on a bookmark for a sentiment. Read right now.
You're a star.
Huh?
I'm putting you're a star.
You're a star is a good one. That's a real common elementary school kind of sentiment for readers.
Yeah.
And your starfish works real well with that. Maybe I should say woof. Maybe it should just talk. Woof. Isn't there a book, Woof? I think there is a kid's book, Woof.
I taught high school.
I worked with elementary.
All right, I think I'm almost there. A couple tweaks.
Too. Except for my Woof. Where is that? I'll find it. By Jingo, I will. Amazing how fast this place gets stratified.
Oh.
There we go. We got a Woof. Oh, fun. I'm glad we got Bookmark. I think that was a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
A little different. We've never had one before, I don't think, in all 44 shows. So, make sentiment is everything.
Got it on the wheel forever.
Is better with a friend. It is better with a friend. You're right. Well, you're a quick crafter. But I think you have to be when you're on Facebook as often as you are. You're just always crafting.
Well, usually I have like everything prepared and I have like the one example done and like everything is all organized and I just show the technique to how I did it, right?
Yeah, welcome to Craft
This is a
Roulette.
little bit of a different ball game.
It is.
But it's still fun.
I
love it.
You're fielding this ball game very well, so that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sharon was an elementary teacher for 36 years. Wow,
Oh
Sharon.
my Lord.
That's impressive. And Kimberly was a pre-K teacher. Wow.
Those are special kind of people, I think.
Truly.
I did high school. I taught biology, chemistry, and physics, depending on the year.
Yeah.
And I loved it. But
well, you know what? That takes a special kind of person too. So.
I think it's a special kind of person who has to wipe people's butts, and that was not my deal.
Ooh, yeah, those are kind of hard days. But I would just make the teacher do it. I was just an aide. It was sweet. I didn't have to do all the nasty stuff, talk to the parents or anything. It was good. I just got to hang out with kids and read books. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Not a bad gig at all.
Mm-mm.
I think we'll put a little sparkle on this baby doll. This needs a little sparkle. And I think, this is a little boring. I think we might do a little heart. Just tone on tone kind of thing. I want a small one, but we'll do a bigger one.
Sorry, I'm making all kinds of crinkle sounds over here.
You're crinkling, inkling like the best of us. Very good.
No, that was me getting out more product.
Very good. So what do you have on your slate for this week, Erin? What's coming up in your... Somebody's already done! Melanie! Oh, and Sharon. Oh, 5th grade. Whew. Oh, trying to keep your eyes open. So what do you have going on this week, Erin, for us on YouTube?
Well, every Wednesday I do my live card making Wednesdays. So you can come and join me on Facebook or on YouTube for that.
Okay.
And we do different techniques and it's a live chat and we create stuff and it's a lot of fun. I've been doing that for a couple of years.
And what time is that?
I used to have a set schedule.
Okay.
But with the kids being home with virtual school, I don't start it until the kids are done with school for the day and all the assignments they need to do. So it's tending to run somewhere between 4:30 and 5 right about now, Central Time. Okay. So it tends to kind of fit within that time frame. Previously, I would do it when all the kids were at school, so it would be at noon Central Time. Yeah. But that hasn't happened in a little while. Yeah, so between 4:30 and 5. Yeah. I wish I could be a lot more exact on that, but I can't, unfortunately. Yeah. So let's see, that's every Wednesday. And then actually today, it's Friday, right? Today's Friday? Yeah. All right? Yeah. All right. Yes. So today is the last day to go back and check out the video. We talked about the trends. So I did a video on my 5 trends I think are going to be big for 2021. And that was part of a video hop. Okay. And so today is the last day to go check out that video hop and leave a comment and for a chance to win some prizes. So Tuesday, I'm announcing the winner. We like prizes around here, so you guys have till Tuesday to what do they have to do to get the prize? No, you have until tonight at midnight. Oh, tonight! Oh my gosh, I sent you on a wild goose chase almost. And then Tuesday, I'm announcing who the winner is. Okay. So you have till you get Tuesday. I'll be announcing. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's why I never win anything. Obviously, it's because I never get the dates right. It's all good. Let's see what else is coming. Look at us handle orange like it's blue. Orange is the new blue. We did just fine. Yeah. It didn't bother us. That's what's coming up for this week. And then there will be a video tomorrow about doing quick scrapbooking. I'll be going live and talking about quick scrapbooking. Nice. So that is coming. Yeah. So that's happening tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of the schedule for the week. I kind of run my weeks through like Wednesday to Wednesday because that's, I don't know why, but I do. It seems odd, but that's how I function in my head. It does work. Yeah, you got to go with what works. It works for me. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good. Okay, Carol Lee had a good time. She said it was fun. F-U-N-N. That's how we spell it. That's right. Good girl. Give yourself an A. That's good. Oh, Vicky's a teaching assistant. Nice.
Lots of teachers.
Yeah. Oh, I know. There's always some paperwork to run around with at school, isn't there? Ah. Very good. Oh, and you wrote on your bookmark. Nice touch, Melanie. Ooh, assessments. No fun. No fun. Dawn's asking, what did Erin put on her animals to make them stick to the bookmark?
Oh, I will explain. So what I have is, this is a Xyron sticker maker.
Ooh.
And you run a little thing through. I'll just do a sheet of paper so you guys can see real fast.
Okay.
So you run it through, and then you pull it. This is the 3-inch one. Ah, I got it caught. Sometimes I didn't pull it carefully. Oh, shoot. It's caught on itself. There we go. So you pull it through, and then you rub, and then you pull this off, and the back side turns into a sticker. So this is now sticky, and it's a sticker.
Sweet.
And that's what I did to all my little cutouts. Instead of trying to put glue or adhesive on the little tiny, tiny pieces, it turned all of these elements into stickers.
Yeah.
It's really easy to do small die cut pieces and cut them out and put them on.
Pretty handy. Pretty handy.
Very handy. Yes, and it's got great stick. That's awesome.
Very nice. Well, I decided I didn't have enough contrast between these two, so I'm going to add some. I added a little white. So that will set that little guy up a little bit better. Because we can just work on a card and work on a card sometimes. Okay, so let me see if I can find out where I'm going to put this without hurting myself. This is a little tricky to get it in the right place, but we'll be fine because they're going to have this bookmark in a book. It won't be on the card much. Be on a book. There we go. Now, if I hold my breath just right, I didn't. I think I have to cut that part off. Let me cut this off, and then I won't have to hold my breath quite so bad. Okay, now I'm going to hold my breath again, just to get it right.
Yes, I laminated mine. So I have a cold laminator, and I was staring at it across. So yeah, it's just a cold laminating machine. So now it's all laminated, and it is permanent. Cool.
Which is really good for bookmarks.
Right.
Yeah, like you've been in a school or something. Gee.
Get around. Get around.
There we go. Yeah, I like that with a little contrast. He was blending in too much. Good. Good. Oh, Kimberly, thank you. I always have a good night with you guys, too. Thank you so much. Thank you, Patty. Are you going to make 39 in a row, my dear? I bet you do. I bet you do. Dawn's special ed aid. Woo! Now that is a special gift.
That's a special kind of person there, too. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's a lot of hard work there.
Kathy's doing some dumpster diving because she can't find her sentiment stamp. I don't have a laminator.
Oh, I've done that. I have so done that so many times.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Deb. This holds it down, and then it slides inside the mat, and then on the inside, because it says "woof," means I love you.
Are you done? Are you already done?
Yeah.
Speedy.
We're good.
Speedy Gonzalez.
We are. We're just like little speedy stampers. Well, I hope you find it, Kathy. I hate losing stuff like that. Thank you, Hilda Nell. Yay, thank you, Dawn. Dawn loves the cards. I think your card is darling. Aaron, I do. Super cute.
Aw. You want my bookmark?
Yeah, your bookmark. I went card bookmark. I'm limited. Are you going to put that at the top? Or are you going to make a...
It's trying to be a tassel.
Uh-huh.
We're going to get there.
Okay. I get to sit
See if I
back
get
and
there.
relax. That looks like it's just a very happy ocean scene.
Not a very good tassel. Nah, I'm copping out on the tassel.
That's a good thing that you can do that. You can, absolutely.
Not going to do there. We're just going to go with the simple thing. Just a simple one.
No, sometimes simple is the best. Thank you, Carolee. Remember that we will be in YouTube at noon tomorrow with a replay. It's the same show, exactly, as the recording. But if you do ever miss on Friday night at 6:30 Central Time, you can always join us there. It's just fun. We just have a little chit-chat while I'm working on submissions. So I'm at the chit-chat room and also working on submissions at the same time. So it's great. Oh, Bitty Penny almost has one card done. She likes the mix to work with. Yeah, it turned out to be a pretty good mix, even with that much maligned orange.
It's funny how we both went with teal as the corresponding color to put with it.
Well, it works. It's a good combination.
It does.
It's a very good color combination. And then, so it's... Oh, Ellen, thank you. Sweet, vibrant, and creative bookmarks. I'm wondering if we'll see a new version of your mermaid, Ellen. That was such an interesting card. I liked it.
That was pretty.
Good. Okay, Melanie's saying I took a picture, but I found it hard to post. Can you explain where? You go to craftroulette.live, and it is the website or the blog for Craft Roulette, and you'll see a button that says Submit Here. Taco Truck! That's right, Ellen. You can go back and see all 44 episodes, or 43 that we've done before. And in there, you'll find Ellen Jarvis's Taco Truck. Great combos. Yeah, I think you guys will have fun. I sure did. Well, you know what? Shall we, you want to switch back to your face?
Sure.
And we'll do the challenge screen first, which is me saying, yeah, play along. You've got 48 hours to do what we did, which make a bookmark. And use those parameters. Bookmark, oranges +2. Remember, all sorts of oranges. Happy face and crinkle inkle. And then go to craftroulette.live, and there's a submission form. Only one per person right now. And make sure, get the best picture you can so we can see it real well on Monday and next Friday. So there we go. We're good for the night, I think. And we're going to bring back...
I do have something I would like to put out there for anybody, because I know there's a bunch of lovely card makers here. I host a card swap about 3 or 4 times a year. So if that is something that you're interested in, I have a couple videos and I have a Facebook group. And basically you send in this upcoming card swap, which is due by the middle of March. Is happy birthday cards. We do A2 size cards, and you send me batches of 10 up to 30. I swap them all around. I show them on my YouTube channel and show you lots of amazing ideas that people came up with the idea of birthday as the inspiration. And then you get 30 different cards back, or 20 or 10, depending on how many you sent in. So it's something fun. It's a little interactive.
And some Craft Roulette friends. Because not a lot of people do swaps like they used to, you know? Swaps were so big in the early millennia, and then they kind of died out for a while, but I'm glad that you're keeping it alive, because it is a fun thing.
It's fun.
It is a fun thing.
Yeah. And you get to it's fun to see the cards on YouTube or Instagram or just posted, but actually having them in person and seeing it tactile. I'm a very tactile person. So actually, putting it in front of you and kind of looking at the mechanics of it, like, oh, I can copy that, or seeing how it opens, or all kinds of fun stuff. So it's fun.
I get it. Oh. Okay. I'm getting word that if you are trying to submit on your phone, look in the menu. It doesn't have the submit button right up front. So sometimes you may have to go to the menu to find it. And it's to the end of Sunday night at midnight Central Time. So, well, Miss Erin Reed Makes everything. What'd you think? You have a good time on Craft Roulette?
It was fun. Here, I'll put my earbud back in. Okay. My ears are getting sore from wearing them. Yeah. No, it was a blast. It was absolutely fun. Thank you. It's kind of pushes you out of your normal kind of. I haven't made a bookmark in I don't know how long, so it was totally fun. Thank you.
Me too. I haven't made one in a long time either. We like to ask our guests at the end of the evening a little bit about their philosophy or their thoughts on creativity. Do you have some thoughts?
I think you just need to get out there and create. I mean, that's kind of like my buzzword is just create. It doesn't matter if it looks fantastic or if it looks like a total like turd on the wall, but it's the act of creating. I think that's super important. It gets the different parts of your brain going, and it just gets you in a whole different mood. And you could be coloring, you could be stamping, you could just be tearing paper and making mosaics. It doesn't matter what you do. Knitting, if that's your deal, not mine, but go for it. Whatever is your mode of being creative and crafty, I think you just need to get out there and do it. And it puts a smile on my face, and hopefully it puts a smile on your face, making it fun. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's just a little gift in a day to be able to sit down and do something. And that moment, it was always that moment for me when I was teaching live classes, when they'd hold it out and they go, and get that look, I made it.
Yeah,
I made it. It's cool. And anybody can do it. So it doesn't have to be fancy schmancy. You don't have to have a ton of stuff. You can make puppy dogs out of bags, as we saw tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing all your submissions, you guys. Have a fun weekend. Thank you so much, Erin. I enjoyed our time together, getting to know you better. And tell your dog, give him a treat, and say thank you for not barking. That was really good, and he did sing a little bit. He's perfect. So
you might have heard a little chewing in the background. That's because he did get a treat to try and keep him a little bit. But you might have heard.
Bribe those dogs. Bribe them every time. Works. But it's okay. So I got my card. You got your bookmark. We did it. This is the time of night when we routinely do this. We give our brains a kiss.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Kiss your nog.
Give brain lots of kisses.
You all have a great week, and we will be looking for your submissions. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Erin. Good night.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I truly appreciate you guys, all the amazing comments. I'm going to go back and read them. Yeah. I'm dying to see what they say.
They're super nice. Thank you, guys. Good night. Hi, thank you for tuning in to Craft Roulette. I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about my other project, Fun University. Fun U is my online papercraft art school geared toward those who like to create. I'm live for 15 plus hours a month in our digital classroom. All lessons are recorded and archived in our library. Each lesson is paired with extensive documentation, extra examples, digital guides built on our own unique guide system, student galleries, and more. We have a unique think outside the kit approach to card making, scrapbooking, and miscellaneous papercraft art. We are perfect for the crafter who embraces the creative process and wants to thrive in the medium of their self-expression. Check us out at fununiversity.com. The first month of classes is always free.